Guys, welcome back to another vlog. You know it's your girl life of Candy here. Guys, on today's topic, I just got people might say, Candy, why most of your vlogs you talk about abuse and stuff like that? So guys, I'm going to do a little story time, yeah, about the reason why I talk so much about abuse and to elaborate that abuse is not right. You understand me? And why I stand up for my females to let them be aware of when they're in something abusive or signs and red flag they need to use to know when they're in abusive relationship. Yeah. And I'm going to do this story time, but guys, please remember to like, share, comment and subscribe to my channel, right? And this topic, I myself was in abusive relationship about I came out that relationship about 2 years plus now, up to today speaking, yeah. And I'm going to break it down and show you why I care so much about females and try, to highlight them and try to make them aware of certain stuff, because I've been through it, and when I needed help to come out it, I didn't really get any help from anyone. I had was to find the strength by asking God to give me the strength and to lead and direct me to come out of the situation, because to come out of abusive relationship or toxic relationship with people, and toxic or abusive relationship is not just being in a relationship with a male or a female. You can also go through abusive relationship with family members, husband, kids, mother, sister, brother, etc. But I'm gonna show you my side of abuse and the reason why I tend to spread the awareness and to let females know that there is hope. You don't have to stay in certain situation. All you need is courage and belief that you can take yourself out to certain things and you will come out, right? Yeah, as I was saying, I never really have anyone to really help me or to push me. Yeah, more time people just talk because word is easy to say. Your mom make for talk, so them just say things, but them not really go to the depths for really take you out a certain situation. As I said, I had was to do it for myself and ask God to give me the courage to come out. Yeah, and guys, the thumbnail that I'm going to put on this video, you will see the different dates. The date is on it, and the different occasion when the abuse occur took place. Yeah, and yeah, so the abuse I used to face in my past relationship, I was in a relationship and thought that I was living. Reason being, I thought that I was living because my dad died when I was about 15 or 15 plus. My whole family structure was broken down, separation and stuff like that, even before my dad passed. So, I had was to find the courage, to grow up myself. I never really grow up in an household with a mother and a father. It had broken down. So there and then I had was to choose, you understand me, try to make choices for have a better outcome in life and to fight to become a woman at a tender age. Yeah. And so um I was in the relationship and thought I was living, and that I was living, and that God had brought me and that person together. Since I met the person, when I met the person, I was going to church prayer meeting. As I said in a past blog, I was going to a prayer meeting the Wednesday night. So in the back of my head, God say, me I got church. Meaning I wasn't going to church to find a partner or anything like that. I was going to church because I fear God. And I just love God. I just love being at the presence of God, because I grew up in a church background, yeah. So at that moment, I thought that God brought us together. Seems as if I was going to church, the person was going to church at the same time also. So I must God work it out. But then again, it was the devil who sent that person, right? Yeah, because yeah, it was the devil who sent that person. Without me, to my knowledge or my thought, it was the devil who sent that the person come. Yeah, because the thing that I've been through and all those stuff, yeah, that was the sent from God, right? So I'm gonna continue. I thought I was living and that God brought me and the person together since I'm the person while I was going to church, only to know it was the devil sent him. And guys, in the relationship, the abuse didn't start same time, right? The abuse begin verbally, yeah. And people, females or male, when you're in a relationship, these are the red flag. The abuse don't start physically; it start verbally first. By every minute you and the person meet, yeah, you and the person in a relationship basically. Yeah, and the person that have disagreement and agreement because no relationship is perfect. But when the person starts to disrespect you at an extent verbally by telling you curse word, discriminating you and stuff like that, that is a red flag that you need to see, to make a better choice and to know, if you never even set boundaries first in a relationship. If you decide to stay, you must set boundaries. And just stay in a relationship just like that. Because when you don't set boundaries and have certain standard, as I said in our previous vlog, you give people the upper hand to do anything to you, right? So the first sign was before it came physically was verbally, right? The abuse began verbally and then it began physically. For me, the first abuse started back in 2019 on March the 14th. We can specifically remember it was March the 14th about in 2019 about 2:30 a.m. or 3:30 a.m. somewhere along that line it started. Yeah, and that was the first time the person put their hand on me, right? Differently, as me tell you, the abuse begins in stages. First it starts verbally and then it goes physically. And he put his hand on me by punching me in my face with his ring. The person always have a ring, and his finger, and he punched me. That punched me in my eye, and I was knocked out for about. That way him tell me say, because me did unconscious. And when time I come back to consciousness, him tell me say I was knocked out for a couple minutes and he made go take me up and go hospital and in the morning with me and stuff like that. Me unconscious, I never know what really was happening, right? And guys, the reason, honest to God, the reason why I continue to stay in that relationship because my family home had broken down. I had a child and I wanted, to see she grow up with a mother and a father outside of her father, yeah, because me and her father wasn't together. So I always wanted, to live that life to make she have two person join together, for sure, for try, make her comfortable and things like that. But anyhow, that was destroying me. So sometime in life, you have to do what's best for you. Yeah, you have your child or your kids and you want them to see you living a certain way. But it all goes back to more time you have it to believe in a God more than people. You understand? Because a God carry here. Or not people make you come here. Yeah, your mother, your father go together and your mother conceive and have you, yes, but the bottom line is same like how you can trust people, you must always trust God more, because if it was for him know the reason why him put you on this earth. So more time you have to have faith and trust in a God more than how you trust in a people. And it all goes back to, I never anybody helped me forget out of the situation. It was God himself. And all this time I thought I needed people or a man or somebody to save me, when I was the one who had was to save myself, to find myself, to love myself. You understand? Because self-love is the best love. When you're aware and have self-confidence, self-love, high self-esteem, no one can take you and push you and turn you and do things with you, because you're done aware of yourself. You're done living in your purpose and know your true being and your true self. Yeah. And yeah, um use his ring and knock me in my face, punch me in my face. My eye got swollen. Luckily, this hairstyle that I was wearing at the time was a little bob, so it covered my face. And each time I would go looking at the mirror, I continue crying and I say, you know why I accept this, but because my family almost broken down. I believe that this person loved me. I believe that because I was going to church on the night that we met and he was going to church, God sent him. You understand me? Yeah, God intervened and God did what was right. Yeah, this I'm husband and the relationship I go work and this is life I'm living, and that wasn't it. As I said, the devil himself sent that person. So he punched me in the eye in the morning with a ring on his finger. And guys, to show you, when you're lacking self-love and self-confidence, I met this man, tap my back, and for the following morning, I end up make him carry me, God doctor, and just polish done back everything, like say everything was okay. You understand me? When I went, I was to went to about 3 different eye doctors, because I keep on going to doctors and them keep on telling me say you have to go out to eye optician, because we don't do it right here. So, and I can remember I went to a specific eye doctor because she was the one who sent me to the eye doctor down in Alpha Tree, and she looked at me and she said, the way oh love has blind my eye back then. The lady saw me, the doctor, the optician saw me, and she said to me, say, is him do it whatsoever? I'ma just polish it off, you know, because I say me I ride and die and I save my man, and this is love and this is relationship. I polish it off and tell her, say no, I know him do it and whatsoever. Because she does say, if I want press charges or whatsoever, and I'ma just polish it down, guys, because when I went in the relationship, my self-esteem was a little bit there. But then because this man just played upon me mentally and emotionally, my self-esteem just dropped. Self-confidence just dropped. And then because he know this, it does give him the power to do anything he want to do with me. You understand? Even if him do the bad things, by tomorrow when him talk me, we just roll over and him just hook me back in the palm of him hand. And that's why me elaborate on abusive topic and continue to let people, females and male, be aware, because I not just female I got you abuse. Me have male where got you abuse to them, female partner abuse them. Yeah. So I just want to make this bring this to the forefront. Yeah. And I told her that everything is alright and we and you know she not, I need forgot to know make no statement on a station or nothing like that. Yeah. And yeah, we make up back, we make up back again. I make up back again with him, still stay in a relationship same way. Still I receive verbal abuse. You understand me? This person will talk to me, used to talk to me anyhow, in front of him kids, him sister, him family, and you know, yeah. Yeah, because guess why I did continually do it? Because I feel like saying, no matter what, she not gonna find the strength, because me broke her down to the level where me want her for the pan. She not gonna find the strength to leave, the strength and the courage to leave. So me can't just say do anything, man, because she gonna stay. I know enough females in this situation. No, but there is hope. You don't have to stay. Just like how me come out, you can come out too. Yeah, and then it happened again a second time with him again. It was on the 4th of April 2022. Guys, the picture them I got them on my thumbnail, right? So you can see, and it state the date and the time, right? And on the 4th of April 2022, it even got worse the second time. And if you check the date, it was 1 year apart. History repeats itself again this time. It was worse. And this time, he beat me in front of his kids, his sisters, his sister, and neighbors. Yeah? Can you believe that somebody where keep on tell us that they love you and them best have your the best interest at heart? Yeah? This time he beat me in front of his kids, his sister, and the neighbors. Them. You understand me? And that is so disgraceful. You understand me? That can literally break you down so much. Meaning being, you know, you live in a community and people keep on hearing in an argument with the situationship where you're in, because that is a relationship. It's a situationship because that was unhealthy, toxic, and just everything bad. And you come out and the next morning and people are look on you away, and you know that can break down your self-esteem and your self-confidence so much. Yeah? Guys, when we used to talk about it and some used to cry, but you see, because I ask God to give me the strength and the courage, and it's now behind me. Yeah, I forgive the person, because for me move on, I had was to forgive the person, but me not forget. But it not take such an emotional toll for me no more, because I'm really come back, find back my true identity and just accept the situation that I was in. Because if I did have the source at the time and the resources, I would stay in that situation. But thanks be to God, I find the courage and I came out. That is the greatest part of it. Yeah. So history repeat itself in 2020 on the 4th of April, and it even got worse. He beat me in front of his sister, his kids, and his neighbors, and I was so devastated. Yeah, because to see him, you have boss mouth. It come like everything will replay back from 2019, but the only difference was it was in a different year and a different month. So that is devastated. I had was to go to the station and made a report. Yeah, made a report because the rate of how the person was going, I thought that he wanted to kill me, right? So I had was to go to the station and made a report. Guys, me just tell you, these are just two cases, you understand me? But the reason why, and guys, man, I look for no clothes neither nothing. I just use them something here for show females say when you're in a situation like this, you need to come out because it can be detrimental. Every day I'm on the internet and I see female lost them life because them see sign and red flag and them continually stay. Sometimes the reason why them continually stay to them not financially stable. But when I walked out, I was 100% financially stable. Me never met that continue to keep me in a relationship, and the reason being the person continually doing worse because them know say I wasn't financially stable at the time. So no matter what, me I go always come back. But that particular time when I left, I tell myself, so whether I'm financially stable or not, me I go leave. You understand me? Because me have my child I live for, I have myself. You understand me? Me don't know about nobody else. Me have my child and myself I live for. So me need to come out a certain situation and me need to set an example for my girl child. Guys, I have one child, yeah, girl child, and me know want she believes it that way they owe me a live, that is the way she's supposed to live. So me, I was to put on my foot and take myself out of the situation. So I went to the station and made a report. Because the rate as for he was going, I thought that he wanted to kill me. Because when you love somebody or you love something, you cherish it. You know, fling it over this, so toss it over this, so fling it and lick it all about the place and deal with it in such a way with to make the thing feel bad or less. You understand me? Yeah. So I made a report. Yeah, yeah. I made a report. I went to the station and made a report. Yeah. And I was wondering, said, how can somebody who say they love me and was treating me like that? So it either continue to break down my self-esteem, my self-love, and my self-confidence. Yeah. And so again, as I said, I never really have strong resources or strong family figure or background to, to help me whenever I come out the situation. So I had thought, there is no way out. You understand me? Oh God, yes. Don't want to get emotional. Yes. And ladies, whenever you're in a relationship and your relationship continue for the person continue to trigger you, make you feel less, make you feel uncomfortable, make you some go in your bed having sleepless night, crying and stuff like that. Get out. Those are red flag. I'm gonna make a video and a vlog on red flag where you need to know to come out of certain abusive relationship. Whenever you are in a relationship with a person, them continue to trigger you, make you feel less, to play up on your emotion. You understand? For just make you feel bad about yourself, you need to come out. That is not healthy. That is unhealthy and toxic, right? And yeah, I went to the station and I did make my report and did what I did. And I just tell myself, say, I can remember couple days after the incident happened with the punching in my eye. Me did I use my ear, the bob, for hide my ear. And my daughter see it and she said to me, say, Mommy, what happened to your eye? And I was so ashamed lying to her. Yeah, I remember directly when I tell her, but I never tell her that was the person do what he did to me. I lied and fixed it up and told her something. You understand me? And I was to look back and say, this is wrong. Because no matter what you feel like, children don't understand or they don't know, they know. You understand? More sometimes them know much more than we know as the adult. And I tell myself, say, no, this is not right. This is not. If me continually staying in this situation, this relationship, she gonna feel like, say, when she get big now one day in a relationship with fear significant other, that is the way I'm supposed to treat her and it's okay. And me tell myself, say, I have to set example for her. This is not the way. This is not the way, yeah? When she asks me and, she see my skin mark up and stuff like that and I asks me what to my skin, I'm continually I lie to her. I say, this is not right. You understand me? This is not right. I need to put on my foot and come out of the situation. You understand me? I don't need to lie to her. You understand me? I need to do better as a mother because this is just not right. Period. You understand me? So I had was to do that, for those come out of the situation, for set better example, for do what is right. Not just thinking about myself, but thinking about my child. This is the life that I want she to live whenever she start to be in relationship with her partner or whatsoever. No. So I tell myself that I had enough. You understand me? And I need to set better example for her. You understand me? It was not easy, guys. The process was not easy. First, when you come out of it, you got a flashback and stuff like that. You got to remember upon the time them where you waste because you're not going to really look and see nothing really good in that. You understand? Because if the goodest would have still there in a relationship, the situationship, because it's not a relationship, guys, it's a situationship, right? So it not go easy. The first stages it not go easy. If me tell you say it I go take days, I would be lying. Because the process take days, weeks, months, years. You understand? Healing is a process. You don't just heal, so it take a time to really heal, right? So I said I was had to take a better example for her. But look at God working in my life now. You see? When I begin to do my self-awareness and self-love journey, I find back myself. I started to find my purpose, my passion, started to live in my true identity, to live in my true being. You understand me? So then it kind of make it a little bit more easier when you start, to recover, to start to find back your true identity, your true self. Yeah. So I was to started to work back, started to put myself first, loving myself and stuff like that, setting boundaries, standard and still stuff like that. And look at God in my life now. I'm so very proud of myself. When I got my bed, having sleepless night, crying, wondering and pondering, my peace of mind. Guys, I tell you guys, the best things in life are free. Just your peace of mind. Your mind control your body. So when your mind is off, you're not functional. So I have to give God thanks for that. I am proud of where I am at now, compared to where I was 2 years ago, mentally, emotionally. Yeah. And I am proud the way that I have handled myself, healing and becoming a better person, version each day of myself, right? I know my daddy, guys, me and my father did have a close relationship. I'm gonna know if because him died when I was in an earlier stage, why I made bad choice in relationship, because in past and me not really get that love there, the guidance there from my father figure, why I used to make bad choices in choosing partner relationship wise. Yeah, because when my father was alive, I was like his queen. Yeah. Him used to, show me the love that he used to give me, used to show me how a man supposed to treat his woman or his wife or his spouse. But my father died when I was 15 plus. I don't know if that, kind of threw me off, not getting that continual guidance at that tender age, kind of throw me off our stuff. May soul rest in peace, but I know he's looking down now on me and smiling, yeah. And if tears could have bring him back, I know he would have been here. But whenever I feel down or out, I just remember back those loving times that we used to have. Yeah, the queen treatment that he used to give me, and it just drive me back and just calm me back and bring me back. Yeah. So I'm so very proud. And guys, females, this is why I keep on doing these videos, these vlog, to just let you aware. You understand? Abuse is so traumatizing, devastating, and things like that. But the bottom line is, just like how me take myself out, you can. And for the person, when you watch me like a hawk every day, I forgive you. But now I know my true worth, my true identity, and I'm just proud of the person that I am. Yeah, I am a queen. I have purpose and I am living and walking in my purpose. Guys, please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Deuces.